Do I have a Ronnie? Looks like I have a Ronnie. Hello, what time is it? It's 9:17 and I got up at about 8:10. I chugged almost a litre of water. I try to chug water first thing every single morning. I don't know, I think it's just a good habit to get in. Even if I don't drink water for the rest of the day, I know my body has had a litre in the morning. I don't know. Does it even mean anything? Who knows? But it makes me feel good. Does make me pee a couple of times in the morning, but that's a good thing. I ate really late last night, so I'm not particularly hungry for breakfast. I ate at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I'm just having myself a cup of normal breakfast tea, and I use unsweetened almond milk and I find it fine. Tried soy milk, the Tesco own brand, and it's... Don't go there, it's disgusting. It tastes kind of like sick. I'm really pale at the moment actually because I'm having my laser hair removal top up next week, so I have to be completely devoid of fake tans. That's great. But it's crazy, like I look in the mirror and I'm like, how have I gotten so much pudgier? And then I realise, oh no, I have no tan on. Anyone else relate to that? Anyway, we're not here to talk about body image, looking in the mirror or fake tan. We're here to talk about what I'm eating for the day. So thus far, I've had that litre of water. Obviously I've drank that, I didn't eat it. And now I'm having a mug of tea. So I will check back in with you when I break my fast. 20 minutes later, it's amazing what a bit of makeup can do. Tummy's starting to feel a little bit hungry now, a little bit empty. It's 10:10. I just want to talk a little bit about intuitive eating. It's intuitive eating. It's something that I've naturally progressed towards over the years. I used to do the calorie counting, macro counting thing for like 5-6 months and I lost a ton of weight, but I also became really obsessive and possessive over it. What would you say? I started to feel guilt feelings around food and I immediately knew this was not right and not normal. So I kicked that and now I do not count calories. I do not look at macros. I just eat healthfully and mindfully and throw in some junk. I hate that word. I throw in some like processed food sometimes too. I'm just feel like I finally found that balance. And oh, will I say what I'm about to say? Yeah, it's the truth. I think a lot, and I mean a lot, of especially women, but also men, are really struggling with food guilt. I see it almost every day, even social media influencers, and I reckon the ones who protest the most about finally having found peace with food are the ones that are probably still mentally struggling the hardest. It's something I've never really talked about before, but I don't know. I have a nutritionist friend, Neve, and we discuss this at length all the time because she's very passionate about it and I'm really interested in it as well because I'm pretty good at spotting the trigger words. If I see people talking about certain things online, I'm like, yeah, she's going through a bad patch. Anyway, look, it is what it is. I eat when I'm hungry, I stop when I'm very full, and I have a very stable weight. They say something like 95% of people who lose a significant amount of weight will put it back on within 5 years. I lost like 4 stone in 2015 and we're headed for 2020 and I've remained the same weight. Well, not the same weight. I fluctuate the same 10-12 pounds all the time. Bodies gain and lose weight, that's what they do. I'm really happy with my diet, to be perfectly honest. Do I have abs? Sometimes it looks like there might be a little bit of something there, but who cares? Life's too short. Anyway, I'm gonna make breakfast. The lighting is shocking in here. So I really like porridge. This has been soaking overnight. Hang on, I'll show you. Yeah, this has been soaking overnight in water. I was actually brainstorming video ideas and I was considering doing like porridge 4 or 5 ways. If that's something you'd be interested in seeing, how I make my porridge and like jazz it up a bit and make it different flavors, let me know. I would be happy to film that for you. I take my porridge toppings very seriously. I have quite the selection here. Committing a cardinal sin by using actual sugar. Oh my god. Here we have it, folks. I couldn't commit to a flavour, so I went with chocolate, peanut butter, coconut, banana combination. So chocolate for breakfast? Yes, please. And obviously I'm going to take my supplements as well. I am so glad that I'm finished this. Disgusting. 11 out of 10. Do not recommend this plant milk. It's the only one I've tried that I've actually been repulsed by. I did finish it because waste not, want not, but yeah, no thank you. I always have to check afterwards to make sure there's no chocolate on my face. I just had another bottle of water while I sat and did emails and listened to some music. And I'm starting to get kind of peckish now. It's 1:05. I have some scrambled tofu that I made yesterday, a huge portion, and I sectioned some off. So I might have that on some toast with baked beans. The Aldi baked beans and the scrambled tofu, green onions, putting green onion on anything makes it gourmet. And there you have my lunch. Scrambled veggie tofu. There's spinach, peas and tomato in that, with obviously tofu, baked beans, 2 slices of toast and green onion. Delish. I want some tea, but I had a really hard time sleeping last night, and I think it's because I had black tea later on in the day. So I'm actually going to have, you know, the House of Tea digestion tea that I talk about, and then I use these tea bags to bag it. I fancy something sweet. I've got Burnville giant buttons, and I picked up 3 of the chocolate selections in Aldi yesterday because they were on special for 99 cents each. So I got the sea salt dark chocolate, the chili dark chocolate, and the mint. I think I'm gonna go with the mint today. That is so nice. Holy shit, I think you can tell. I've been sitting on my laptop. It's 5:20 now, so what? 4 hours? My god, this whole internet web design thing, it's not easy. I had a cup of tea, forgot to show you, with sweetened soy milk. Not a fan of the soy so far. I need to find a better soy milk, but it was cheap. And I'm kind of starting to get peckish. I'm kind of having leftovers again. Look, it is what it is. It's just real life. But wait till I show you how disgusting this looks. This is a soup, but it's a really anti-inflammatory soup. So I have 2 sprained ankles at the moment. I'm also doing another challenge, which is a bit hard on my body, and I'll be sharing that with you in January. But I wanted a really anti-inflammatory soup, and this is so anti-inflammatory. It's tons of garlic, onion, butternut squash, ginger. It has, do you know what? I'm just going to show you. I'm going to pop it in the microwave and I'm going to show you as I'm about to eat it. Don't judge it just yet, okay? It looks really, really bad, but I can assure you it's not as bad as you'd expect. Is it delicious? No, but it's definitely not bad. So what this is it's a butternut squash soup, and just as I finished making the soup, I was looking in my press and there was a bag of wheatgrass powder, and I looked at the back of it and it said it's actually surprisingly good in soups and casseroles. So excuse me, casseroles. So I was like, I wonder. And I know wheatgrass and wheatgrass powder have a really mild taste, so I stirred in loads of it into my soup, and you can barely taste it because there's so much ginger, garlic, onion, loads of herbs and spices in this that you actually can't taste the wheatgrass. That is actually tasty. It just tastes like butternut squash soup with like a faint hint of wheatgrass. And now for dessert, I'm going to have some plant-based yogurt. This is the So Yummy or Soy Yummy from Aldi. I'm going to chop in a kiwi, a very ripe banana, borderline too ripe, and I think I might throw in some of those chocolate Burnville buttons. That means I will have had chocolate at every meal. What can I say? I'm a chocolate fiend. I kind of want some more crunch. A little bit of coconut, bit of cinnamon, a couple of pecans, and a few little walnuts. I'm going to chop up a couple of dates and throw those in as well. Is it the most aesthetically looking pleasing thing you've ever seen? No, but it's going to be delicious. The trick to this whole balance thing is having foods every single day that you love. In the interest of full disclosure, I just had 2 more of those Burnville buttons. I'm going to drink 1 more bottle of water. I'm going to have my shower and I'm going to go to bed at 7 p.m. but I'm up at 4 a.m. for work. So that is my full day of eating. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, definitely let me know, because it does get me to be more creative with my meals. Not that that green sludge soup thing was overly creative, but if you do enjoy these videos, definitely let me know either in the comment section or by hitting the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate your feedback, because these are actually quite easy to film. I can just pick up my camera, show you what I'm eating. It's all G. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye. Mwah.